5-inch drone. I'm finally getting around to it. I have everything out here. These are the parts that I bought that I want to put together. So for the frame, we're going with the GepRC Vapor O4 Pro. The purpose of this drone, at least from what I tell myself now, is not to do crazy freestyle, and it's to capture footage. I say that, we'll see if it actually happens, but that's where I'm starting at. So with that in mind, not only is it going to start with the O4 Pro, I also bought a RunCam Thumb 2 that I plan to also mount on it. Maybe not, again, not sure, but I bought it anyways just in case. And the reason why, I know that yes, O4 Pro quality is very good for the video already, so why would you want to mount an additional camera? Well, if I want to take like cinematic type shots and I want to alter the shutter speed, it is very hard to fly at 30 frames per second. In fact, nearly impossible, where I might want to dial in different settings, right? So that's why I have an external camera for that. And I decided to try out the Thumb because, well, I don't have an action cam. For the flight controller and the ESC, I went for the all-in-one. I got the Flywoo Goku H743, the V2. It comes with the, I can't even remember the full details. Let's see if it's on here, but the ESC, I know it's 32-bit. I can't remember the max draw on it, but needless to say, it's going to handle the power draw just fine from the 2207E 19600 kV motors from GepRC itself as well. Everything should work together because these are the motors that the pre-built GepRC Vapor D5 uses. I'm gonna pair that with the GepRC ELRS crossband receiver. I got the GX12 because I knew one day I wanted to play around with the dual band capabilities. So we're gonna try that here. And then just for some extra bling, I've always wanted to add on some LEDs onto the arms. And so I got this HPXGRC LEDs, and it comes in 4 strips here, 1 for each arm. And yeah, I think they're addressable as well, so we can have some fun with the lights. Bought a cheap buzzer because I find these super useful for when I'm, I crash somewhere and I need to look for the drone. Then I need something louder so I can find it. For the GPS, the Goku M10 Mini V3 GPS, which I bought originally because I thought I could fit into the Seeker 3, but it ended up being too large for the Seeker 3, but it's actually a perfect size for the holder on the GepRC Vapor O4. Just doing a mid-frame break here. I got the motors on. I've actually soldered the ESC as well, along with the power plugs. I'm not sure if this is for the capacitor, but it looks like there's like a TPU in a cylinder shape, and it fits my capacitor, so I decided to just kind of use it to lay the capacitor in there, and it then lets it absorb some vibrations and also gives it some stress relief from not having to hang into the air. And then I've always wanted to try it, but I wrapped my motor wires around the actual stack screws since I've been seeing a lot of that lately. And so yeah, not the prettiest solder job, but got it done and tested it already with the smoke stopper, and things powered up. So from here, now just going to see all of these individual components that I'll be sticking on to it, and seeing how I would go about soldering that to the actual flight controller itself. We want to get our, I don't know if I'll follow through with it, but I got some LEDs, right? GPS, which I printed out this TPU, which allows me to stick the GPS underneath the camera holder. Yeah, ELRS, of course. Decided to go with just the small one in the end, so maybe I'll save the dual band ELRS GEMCU one for a future build, or when, I don't know. Why I'm switching to this one is just it's smaller and actually fits. I couldn't really figure out how to get that large antenna mounted on here like twice, and so I will come back and circle back on that another day. Yep, so that's where we're at, and we're just gonna keep on going here.
We are getting close now. So what's nice about the Flywoo FCs is that they come with plugs to kind of, if you want to avoid some of the soldering, but also just a quick and easy way to remove components, especially when there's any maintenance that you need to do. You know, you want to take it apart and take a look at the board itself or whatnot, then you can. But the thing is, you gotta make sure that you read all of the plug connections carefully. Not all the ports are available, and some of them mix ports together or pads together in ways that you may not have expected. So I have my buzzer, and then one for the LEDs. And the LED strip as well, I had to solder them to each other. So we'll test that out for the first time. Other pivot I made as well as I determined that I'm not going to use the RunCam Thumb Pro on here, and that RunCam will just go on the Seeker 3, I think, because right now that's an analog. And yeah, the other change is that we're actually going to use a custom TPU mount for holding the DJI O4 Pro VTX, and it has like a spot on the bottom as well for the ELRS antenna, so that's nice, or the ELRS chip. Next step is for me to plug in a smoke stopper and see if anything explodes after wiring everything up like this. Okay, I got my battery here, and let's plug in, see what happens. All right, yep. Oh, and let's see if all the LEDs are flash. Oh no, only the first. Okay, maybe that's okay. Only the first 4 LEDs are flashing, and that could just be like a default. Oops, you can't see it. That could just be like a default thing on Betaflight for this firmware. I don't even know what firmware is on here right now or what functions it has enabled, but all of my components are lighting up, so that's good. So I'm happy about that. Awesome. Well, for me now, that my next, since I have the buzzer, I have to make sure I turn it off so it doesn't beep. Next step, plug into USB and see what happens there and see what's actually configured and what's enabled, because I need to test the motors out. Honestly, that's kind of it. Then we actually screw everything on and find out how we're actually going. I haven't really figured it out yet, but I need to figure out how I'm gonna mount the LED strips to the arms, because it's kind of annoying. You got, you know, it's gonna span across these wires here, so these wires will be exposed, but I'm sure I'll figure something out.
Hey, what's up? So just out here prepping to fly. I trained out here. It's like about, you know, something like the 5-inch. I can't fly at home, so I trained out here out about an hour and a half, and I'm just in some creek area here, make sure there's no one around. And you know, usually in Canada we have this navigation app that you can book your flight in, and I registered this guy and also booked the flight here for the test flight. So some changes that I made before coming out here is I printed off standoffs. that just have more clearance here because of my shoddy LED job, right? So I didn't want this to scrape along the ground, so this is going to be my solution for now. And yeah, that's it. So this is going to be the Maiden flight. The battery that we're going to use is I got the R-Line Tattoo 1480 160 mAh, and I've decided to buy like the short version, though I kind of regret it. Like, I thought it would help balance the drone, but what I realize now is the only place where I can really strap it in is kind of at the back. So otherwise it would be like way too much tangle at the front. So yeah, kind of regret getting the short version here. And if I had to do it again, I would have bought the long. Oh well. So let's strap this in. I got two straps on here. I got a Flywoo rubber strap, which straps the battery, and then I got a smaller Flywoo strap for the actual cords because I noticed they're kind of just like dangling around, and I wanted to hold them in place. I set up my landing pad over here, far away for the first flight, just in case it's a flyaway and we need to like disconnect or something. All right, okay, cool. Well, everything's all hooked up. Let's see. Arming. Yeah, all propellers are armed. Let's try it out, friends. Ooh. Ooh, this thing is fast. Okay, so hovering at around 20% throttle. That is crazy. That is really powerful for me, at least. No, this is fast too. Like, it's covering distance so fast. I'm not used to it. Cool success so far. Oh, we even got 13 lock-ons for GPS, so that's also a record for me. In terms of Maiden flight though, I think that's a success. Everything works. I haven't seen any issues yet or any alarms come up. And that just means that we're ready to take this thing out onto a field and really push it and try out some new tricks and stuff. Cool. Well, I'm gonna be silent here because I think that's all I wanted to test out today. Maybe I'll show the rest of this clip, maybe not, but I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Later.